Hey, good morning, good afternoon. This is Awesome Wakaishi from Zen Ideas. So today we're going to talk about the partners page that increase or boost your sponsors. And so this is about web design for nonprofit organization and why this matters. So why does your partners page matters? Now, because your partners page is a way to acknowledge your collaborator and sponsors and important funders. And your partners page is also present an opportunity to build the credibility of your organization by featuring third-party endorsement. Now, I'll give you some design element. So the first element is include names and their logos. Okay, so it is important. So most of your funders and sponsors, they have logos. And also, link external to their website so that the user can click it and they can look at the sponsor's website. So they can learn more about your sponsor's information. And the third is describe the relationship. So we're going to talk about that later. And quote their leadership. I show you some examples. And put the spotlight on your partners. So once again, I can give you some good example. So let's start with this include names and logos and link externally to their website. So I give you some example here. So let's open this up. All right, so this is here. Just gonna. So most of nonprofit website, and I think most of them they put the sponsors or partners page under about us. So this organization, same. So partners. So let's take a look at it. So again, they have logos. So that's great. But there's no external link, so I can't really click it. I don't know. So I can see their names and logos, but I know nothing about their partners. So again, at least they should put the external link. It's very easy to do. So this is another organization. I can see there are some contrast issue, but that's probably different story. So here you see partners, sponsors. So let's click that. Here's a beer store. That's Canadian company. So that's great. So actually they have links here. There's a link here. Let's click that. Now they link to the beer store. So they click it, then they're kind of selling beer. But in this case, they should tell user that what they're sponsoring about, giving some donations, or maybe they are participating part of their program. I don't know. So they should really talk about their roles, like what kind of support they're giving. And so let's take a look another page. All right, so they have links so you can see. So that's good. And I like about their the way they organize. They look at the logos are pretty much kind of same size, very clean, they're organized. So this is probably a good example. Nice and clean, put the logos and the link for every single, organization. So let's go back to screen here. So those two things, this is the least you can do. The first is just include names and logos. Most of their website, most of organization logo, including names. So you don't have to repeat. And then the second one is link externally to their website. Okay, so let's move on to next. Now describe the relationship. So let me explain that to you. So I showed it to you this beer store. Now you click that and takes you to beer store, and now going to selling the beer. So that's not really good in my view. So what I mean by describe is, so this is good example. Now they have supporters and sponsors here. And what I like about is, let's say this is a Ford Motor Company fund, and it gives you a little brief here that what their contributions are, right? So how this company support this organization, what cause they're supporting. And then so here, like read more button, you can see that. And then read less, and I'm pretty sure if you click that, takes you to this organization's website. All right, so this is a good example. So that was number 3, describe the relationship. Now the next one is quote their leadership. Let me show you the example. This is also a good example of describing their relationship with partners, right? So if you hover mouse, so they don't have link, but some of them talk about, and also how they are helping for this organization. Target, for example, if you click read more, and I'm sure, yeah, so this has, they put the dedicated page for the sponsors, and then they have logo here, there's picture, there's more detail. Looks like they have a nice video here, so that the people can learn more about Target, how Target is involved in this specific organization helping these kids, right? So that's really nice. Sorry, I think we are talking about this quote, their leadership. So I give you some example here too. So back to this voa.org partners page. Now if you scroll down here, there are quotes here. For example, here, Home Depot. And what I like about working with Volunteers of America is the Home Depot values, and their values are the same. And when we do this project, we bring the value to life and give hope to our communities and the veterans. So those quotes. So if you can get those quotes from your partner, the sponsors, this is probably fantastic to include that on your partners page. That makes sense? So that was quote their leadership on your partners page. Now, the last one is put the spotlight on your partners. Now, this is probably optional if you have time, but I found some organizations do that and pretty effective. So I give you an example here. Yeah, so this organization, so this is the website. Now they have they're talking about their partnerships, and here they have different types of partners. So let's see Subaru here. So they have a dedicated page for Subaru, one of their partners, and it looks like they have a little blog here or news, and you can click that on it and talk about the story of how Subaru, the supporter, is supporting this organization, right? So this is another way to put the spotlight on your partners. So once again, so those are design elements when you create partners page, and then this really boosts your relationship with your partners and sponsors. So the first one is include names and logos, and the second is link externally to their website, and the third, describe the relationship. So I look at the beer stores example. So it's not really intuitive. You just put the link. For the user, it's not really, it's a bit confusing. And then the fourth is quote their leadership. And then the last one is put the spotlight on your partners. So if you have a specific story, you should really highlight your supporter and the sponsor, like the relationship, how good they are. So let me actually show you how easy to create kind of perfect partners page. So just stick around. So let me show you some demo and show you how to create our partners page. So I'm using WordPress and with Elementor, and this is a free version of Elementor. So hopefully you don't have to buy premium. So let's start. So now before we get into this page, there's a couple of steps you have to take. So first you will need install plugin. Just search, it's called Pod. So this one, once again, this is a free plugin and a nice review, 5 stars and over 100,000 active installation. Now, what this does is it enable you to create custom post. Now, different post type. Now, post type is like here you have post, and this is where you can put the news or blog, and also pages is sort of like custom post. Well, sorry, it's a post type, one of post types. And then let's say if you install some event plugins, like event management plugins, so this is also another post type. Event is another post types. Now, I like to create custom post, which is here, right here, partners. Now, I've already installed this one and activated, so that's why I could create that. So let me show you how to do that. Now, when you install this pods, you'll see this pods admin, and then add a new. And then here, content type is gonna be custom post type, like post or pages. And single level, you can say, let's say you wanna do, I already created partners. So let's say if you wanna create sponsors, okay? And sorry, and then plural is sponsors, okay? And I hit the next. And now you have sponsors here too. So you can add new sponsors. So this is how you do it. And I'll show you how to set up more details. So I'm gonna just hit edit pods and back to partners, because this is what we're gonna use today. And hit edit. And here you can just put the different labels if you wanna change, but I think I'm gonna leave it as default. And then right here, just hang on here. So advanced options. Okay, so here supports title, check on, and editor, check on. And also, like, I like to use featured image, because this is, I like to put company's logo. All right, so, and then the rest I don't really have to worry about it. Revision, I always check that because in case I want to kind of go back to different revisions. And then right here, I like to use categories. So I'm going to just leave that on. I'll show you why I want to use this throughout the demos. I don't really care about actually links, categories, or even tag. For this one, I don't probably need tags. So, and I'm going to hit save pods. All right, I think the rest is okay. So this is once I set up. So let's go to partner, see all partners. So I already put some companies information here. So I'll show you, for example, Nike. I'm going to hit the edit. So it looks pretty much the same. You got the here, you got the title. On the title section, I'm gonna put company's name, and then this editor section, I'm just putting, you can just put what the company is about. And then here, featured image, I put the company's logo, all right? And then categories here. So I can put different categories. So let's say I'm gonna add, partner, and then add. So I'm going to use partner here and hit update. All right, so I have to do that the rest too. So I'm gonna just hit the quick edit because that's easier, and then check partners, and then I do the rest. Okay, so that's good. All right, so let's go back to this our partners page, and I'm gonna put some image here. This is kind of banner, and then go to style and hit the image, and then media. So I'm gonna just pick this image here and insert. So this is good, and let's put new section here. So I'm gonna just add some margin here, 55. Now I'm gonna use post. So here, so I use ultimate add-on for Elementor, and then this gives you this post tool. So I'm gonna just drag and drop. Now, so I had some post here. I can just go back, show that to you. Go to post. So I got those fake posts I developed earlier, news category and other category here. And then so because of that, it just generated all that post. And here, post per page 6 and with 3 columns, right? So I want to change this query. I want to set this up. So choose custom query, and then post type, which is now it's post, but we create a new post type, right? With pause, new plugin. Now I see this partner. All right, so click that. Now it shows partners section. All right, so I got something here too. It's called Spotlight. I'll show that to you. I explain this to you later, but I don't want to show this. I want to just show those partners, right? So just those logos. So I want to change this category because I want to show only partners, just those logos, not Spotlight category. And here, let me show that to you. And then right here it says categories filter rules. So category filters, and here it's partners. When you click that, it shows only logos. All right, so that looks good. Now, so a little bit the logo section, you can see not really consistent in terms of size, I would say. So Pepsi has some padding on the top and bottom, but Yonex, Amazon, Nike, they don't have even paddings on top. So Netflix kind of paddings here. All right, so the point is make sure that the category, and if you pick the right category, that it shows only for this partner category you made. Okay. Labeling here, I like to move that. Let's just here image, that's okay. Title, so meta, which is those dates and the comments here. So I'd like to probably get rid of that. You don't need it. And I like to get rid of these category badges, so taxonomy badges. So I hit none. And it's up to you. I kind of like that. It looks kind of redundant. Amazon, Yonex, Pepsi. That's okay too, but if you want to, you can just remove title too, which actually this is probably much cleaner. I like that better. So this is how you do it. Now, next section, I like to create something called partners spotlight. So I just bring so let's say something like partner spotlight. Okay, and so I'm gonna just use same. Oh, here, let's just do this. Post and bring it down here. All right, so let's just update here, and let's go back to partners again. And then so here's kind of story, kind of spotlight, Amazon's kind contribution to help blah blah blah. Okay, so this is kind of title of the story, and then maybe Amazon's logo or any pictures, and then I put just a fake text here, right? Something like that. If you want to, you can put another picture too. Let's do that. It looks nicer. Let's say I don't have a good picture, but anyhow, just put that as an example. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna create a new category. Partner spotlight. Okay. And then add a new, and here, and hit update. Now let's go back to. I'm gonna add more stories. Maybe add 3 more stories. Just bear with me here. So add a new. So all right, so I got some 3 spotlight stories here, and as you can see, the categories got partner spotlight. And now let's go back to partners page, and here once again it shows kind of everything here, but I would like to change the query here. Just hang on here, and then yeah, so let's just pick only 3 stories, and a query is custom query, and post type is gonna be partners. So category filters, and I'm showing only partner spotlight in this section. So pick that. Now it's only showing spotlight. All right. So now here partners, and here partner spotlight. And if you click read more, the users can see the stories, the full stories. Now it's kind of boring in terms of design. It's kind of same layout. Here, I'm gonna change that scheme. Something like news. All right, something like that. It's kind of nice. All right, so they have some different kind of scheme here. All right, creative feed, something like that. Actually, I like that actually. Okay, so, and once again, I'm gonna just remove that. And then date, I think I just leave that on. All right, so this is great. Just hit update. So what do you think? So usually then, you can put more stuff here. On the bottom, you can I will suggest you should probably put some call to action button, some sentence here. Yeah, I'm gonna just, and then something here, join us, and here, yeah, just duplicate that, and then, something catchy sentence here. And then here, call to action, you can say, how to become a partner, right? So you can just, and a call to action, and then that takes you to, how to apply for the partner, what's the benefit to become being a partner with this organization. And then so you get more contribution, or you can engage with your stakeholders. So this is a kind of quick overview. As you see, it's pretty easy and pretty dynamic. And if you need to add more new partners, let's say, right? So Apple, and then you can just talk about, Apple here, and then make sure you check this, and then upload some image. I don't have Apple logo, so let's this is kind of, let's use that for example. So this is MacBook. All right, and just give you an example here, and go publish. Okay, so here then if you're gonna go view, and then so that's Apple, just assume this is Apple logo, and then new partners are gonna appear. And here, if you want to, this is only 6, but sorry, here, and you want to just increase that to 9 and hit update, and then you can see that. All right, so you can display as many as you want. All right, like same as Spotlight 2, you can just go to add new, and then Apple's news story, and then you can just and then make sure you put the partner spotlight and then featured image. For example, let's use this, and then set this up, and then hit publish. And here, let's say if I'm gonna just refresh that, see what happens. So Apple's news story is here. All right, and then what I like to show today was that this is dynamic content that you can easily create. It took me probably 20 minutes today, and then once you have this kind of template set up, your team can easily keep updating content, right? So once again, if you have any questions, you can put the comment, or you can send me directly via email. I think the email address is, I put in a comment here. And I think on the top right side, if you're watching webinar, and you can just throw questions, and I can get back to you as soon as I can. So once again, thanks for sticking around with me today, and I hope to see you next time.